Hey guys, this is MG from MGCovers.com, and today we're going to do a video on why 99% of the people who wager on sports play way too many games. And what I'm going to do is sort of give you an inside look at the correct number of games you should be playing, give or take a few. So let's start with the NHL card from January 15th. So this is very recent, a couple days ago. And if you look over to the left, the NHL card had 10 games, which is a pretty good card. Now, we handicap every single game, but we only had one play from this entire card, and that was from the New Jersey Columbus game, and we actually played New Jersey at plus 175. Now, if you look at the lines from the sports books there, it was actually, looks like it was somewhere around plus 162 when it actually closed, but we played it pretty early and got it at plus 175. So moving on to Wednesday night, the next night, a little bit smaller card. There were 4 games, actually 5. Okay, 5 games. And again, we only played one game from those 5 plays. And the play was actually on Ottawa at plus 150. That line that we played was about where the line closed at. So 1 out of 5 from that night. And finally, Thursday night, January the 17th, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Was that 7? 7. Sorry about that. And we played none of those games. We did handicap every single game, and I'm going to cover that in the next slide. Okay, you can see this is the sheet of paper that I actually use for handicapping games. And what I do, it's a very thorough process. You're only seeing the end result here. But what I do in a handicap, I actually create a power ranking for every single team and compare that against the other team. So if you look at the very top there from 115, I've got it circled. New Jersey had a power ranking of 115. Columbus had a power ranking of 106. So this was going to be a play on New Jersey. If you look at the middle sort of sheet of paper there, 116, the only game I played was the Colorado and Ottawa game. Colorado had a power ranking of 83. Ottawa had a power ranking of 87. So that was 1 out of 5 games from that night. And then at the very end, you can see the power ranking numbers there. But again, no plays. So to add all this up, the total number of games that I handicapped in those 3 days were 22 total games that I handicapped, but we only wagered on 2 of them. 115, January the 15th, we had 1 out of 10 games we wagered on. The next day, 1 out of 5. And then, of course, the last day we had 7 games. None of those games fit our system. So in total, we played 2 out of 22 games, which was 9% of all the NHL games played in those 3 days. So, and again, I know I'm using NHL, but you can apply this to football. You can apply it to college football, college basketball, baseball. The majority of you that wager on sports play way too many games. So let's look at the summary and results of everything. So the first night we played New Jersey at plus 175. Unfortunately, that was a loss. The next night we had Ottawa at plus 150. And that was a win. Great win for those guys. And then January the 17th, we had no plays. So in that 3-day total, we went 1-1. So to get our figure based on a $100 player, you would take 150 minus 100, and that would leave you $50 in winnings. Now, to figure in the units won, it's very simple. That would be half a unit won, considering $100 would be 1 unit, and we actually won 50, so the units won total would be 0.5. Now, this does not seem like a lot, but let's take this one step further. So if we're not playing a large number of games, the question is, can you make money only playing a small percentage of games? And the answer to that question is yes. So if you look at the flow chart starting up at the top, we won half a unit in 3 days. Not a lot. But in a month's time, that would be a total of 5 units. And how we came up with that figure is very simple. We're averaging earning a half unit every 3 days. So approximately 30 days in a month, we divide that by 3, that equals 10 times half a unit would give us 5 units total for the month average. Now, NHL season lasts approximately 6 months. So we take 6 months times 5 units, that will be 30 total units. So translate that into real world numbers, which is what everybody wants. $100 player would be up $3,000. $1,000 player would be up $30,000. Only playing a small percentage of games. So if you like the video, click the like button. And if you'd like to see more content, we're going to do a lot more videos similar to this. Get into some real specifics about handicapping. Also, you can go over to our site at mgcovers.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great week.